I'm also serving as the regional ambassador of Hero EV, and I'm also working in a very close collaboration with several government departments and officials. All of this was necessary to mention to keep it closer to the point, that is, to aware people in the best way possible through these platforms and media. It all started when my 16-year-old virgin realized that something unusual was happening around me. Summers were hotter than usual. Winters were heavily filled with smog. And at a time when I heard that glaciers were melting faster, I realized that my ice cream was melting even faster. And that was the sign for me to realize that something is not good with my environment. Something is not good with the planet. I kept on hearing the news of people dying either from excessive heat and cold. And I kept on searching about the topic. But trust me, I had no clue and knowledge about the issue, just because, like most of you, I had skipped the last chapters of environment from my science textbook. So I began from the scratch. I started reading my science textbook. I gathered information through various platforms and media where I could get proper content about environment. And then I started writing blogs for on the basic themes of air, water and plastic pollution for online news and blog platforms, specifically keeping Uttar Pradesh as my main agenda because we are living in a state with the highest number of population and pollution. And that's where my story began. In the beginning of my journey, I faced a lot of hatred and critical comments from the people around me. From the friends, from the relatives, through my social media. They questioned my work and mixed it with my religion. This actually affected my mental peace. And I kept on thinking that where did I actually went wrong? I merely liked some blogs. The moment was crucial when I realized that there was no one to support me, who took that issue as a major one. And during all those processes, during all those incidents happening around me, my work came under the light of Greta Thunberg, who stood for me. And I'm very grateful about that day that she stood for me, which actually gave me the hope to do and continue more in this field. So with this, I understood the fact that people don't feel the urgency of taking climate action. And aware citizens of such a mental state, living in a city, state, nation with the highest pollution and population requires a lot more effort than writing few blogs or just pointing out opinions. I made up my mind to step on ground, and I started working with Bhumitra Initiative by Swapna Foundation, where I planned and organized, where the whole team planned and organized plantation, awareness drives, river cleanup, river plant cleanup. With that, we conducted seminars in schools where we mainly opted on the theme of 3 R's and upcycling plastic. With Fridays for Future, we aimed on launching campaigns for demanding justice and implementation of rules for river, water and wildlife conservation. With Pathshala, we conducted several seminars throughout the state on LGBT. And with social media as the most powerful weapon to engage with the youth of my age. Trust me, this was the thing I've been waiting to say, that this Gen Z is more into digital media. And through digital media, I posted fun and interactive reels. I posted about sustainable lifestyle. We created an environment where we posted about EV brands, where we posted about the sustainable lifestyle we have been moving to. And then it all came into the life of people. People started wanting us to do more and more in this field. So till now, we are coming up initiatives with the Conscious Humans, where we make awareness to already being done. With floods, cyclones, extreme heat waves are killing people, coral reefs disappearing, animals going extinct, pollution rising. We know that the damage is already being done. And it's our time to act now. It's not the time to have sit and cause a conversation with the people around us. It's time to walk the talk. It's time to adapt the challenges of the crisis and act accordingly for the betterment of the planet. So the aim is simple, to take climate action by switching to sustainable lifestyle, practicing it and making it as a habit. And so I'm working to build the gap between the elders and younger generations, making them understand the need of the hour via these engagement programs and come up as one big team for a better planet. No matter what your career or passion is, you can always contribute to the part you have been wanting to in the field of climate action. You just need to find the right path, to take small initiatives, to take small initial steps from your own end. Start with walking slightly to your nearby areas. Start guiding and mentoring people who are willing to start their own green journey, and you will see the world changing, gradually changing around you. We, as the youth, as the building blocks of the nation, are born with certain responsibilities and duties on this planet. And we should not forget that we are the ones who can care for it. With this, I would like to end my speech saying a quote. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? And thank you so much, National Foundation, Save the Children India, High Commission of Canada for providing me this opportunity to be here. With that, I would like to thank the students of CMS and faculty for bearing with me past 5 or 6 minutes. And also to the Lucknow Farmers Market, Scientific Institution and Scotland Foundation for always believing in me and mentoring me to do my best. And with this, I would like you all to repeat a quote after me, which is a translated version of if not us then who and if not now then when. So मैं बोलूँगी अब नहीं तो कब, आपको बोलना है हम नहीं तो कौन, okay? Okay? Thank you. अब नहीं तो कब? अब नहीं तो कब? अब नहीं तो कब? Thank you so much.
Afternoon sessions are not good, but still, I think the energy that Sarah gave us all, I think that is personally done each one of us. Firstly, thanks to all the people who gave me this opportunity to be here today and interact with you all. I was just discussing with Vita Ma'am right now. It's always an opportunity and a very happy feeling to interact with you. Because when you interact with you, you can feel the energy, traveling within you very fast. I mean, it's a different feeling, I can't express it. Maybe I'm not so old, but I can still feel the difference of the energy the youth carries and which I carry. Speaking of what to speak before an audience, after hearing Sarah, I think I don't need to talk much. And I don't need to, tell you all about the crisis we are facing today. I don't think so I need to tell you the situation we are in today. And as is very rightly said, there is a quote saying that our forefathers, if I can say it in Hindi, like हमारे पूर्वजों ने पानी देखा था in lakes, ताल तलैया बोलते हैं in raw language. We say that our forefathers saw water in lakes and sea, oceans, small water bodies. Then our ancestors or maybe our parents, our fathers, they saw water in, where did they see water? In taps, right? Hand pumps. And we are seeing water in bottles. And what do you think the future generation will see it where? I don't know what. I really get scared when I think of such a situation. Today only I am reading in somewhere, Cape Town in South Africa has been under very severe water crisis. crisis since years, and it is the first country in the world which is now declared water deficit. Like we have those petrol stations here in our country. They have water stations, and they go till they can pay and then come back. They are permitted only 25 liters in a day. They are not allowed to bathe. They are not allowed to wash. Do we want to land up in such a situation? We do not. We don't want. So we are the people who can bring change. We are the last generation which can bring any change. After this, it becomes irreparable. We can't change it after that. Right? So this is a very good forum, and I am sure the youth, I have just I have only heard Tara, and I am sure the others who are going to interact here today or deliver today, you all are the people, you all are the generation to whom we look forward to, we look up to, that you will bring out some change. And nothing much to say. I would not quote down figures also, because the figures are really scary. We are losing our count day by day. So the sooner we bring in changes in our lifestyle. These days our Ministry of Environment and Forest, as well as some other related ministries, we are celebrating Mission Life. Are you aware of it? Mission Life is a program of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. It is about initiating, small lifestyle changes which can make it more eco-friendly, more environmental friendly. So we are interacting with students, youth, even adults to tell them how not to increase their carbon footprint, how to bring out small changes. The small changes that you usher, they can bring huge difference overall in the overall carbon footprint of the country. It can. So in the artist forum today, I want to again make an appeal. Please, whatever possible changes you can initiate at your own household level, do that. It is the right time to do it. Whatever possible small changes, and don't ever think the small changes would not make big differences. They do. The small changes only make big differences. So all of you initiating small changes at your household level, and in your colonies, in your whatever localities you live in, would definitely, I'm sure, bring out a huge change. Be the change you want to see in the world. So I'm sure this session would conclude. By the end of this session, everybody, each one of us would go back more positive, more energetic, and with a resolution, yes, I would initiate these changes at my household level. With that, thank you again, the High Commissioner of Canada, and everybody else who gave me this opportunity to be here to interact with you all. Thank you so much. I end up with a quote, earth has much for everybody's needs, but not for our needs. So be more ecologically responsible. We are all share our social responsibilities, moral responsibilities. Let us become more effective towards our environmental and ecological responsibilities. Thank you so much.
A youth-led organization dedicated to work for the animals. But my mission extends beyond animals. It encompasses a larger battle, a fight for the climate change. Growing up in a city that may not be globally recognized on the map, but nested near the renowned Varanasi, I have faced the problem of not being recognized for my work. But nothing could deter me from my passion of making a difference. At the tender age of 10, together with my mother, I started working for the animals in my local community. Little did I know that journey would lead me to where I am today. The pandemic struck, forcing us into our homes, isolating us from the rest of the world. This was the time to introspect the true power of internet and the influence of the social media. Making the use of all these tools, I started the animal patronage to spread the awareness and to educate for the animal welfare. Our organization aims to become the voice of the voiceless, to fight for the rights of the animals and protect them from the human cruelties and the threat of the extinction. The animal patronage was born in 2021, accomplishing the remarkable milestone. We also launched the Animal Patronage podcast, a platform for students, by students, to talk about the animal welfare issues. We hosted frequent pop-up events to empower youth and provide inspiration and avenues for the sustainable development. Additionally, we have brought in awareness posters and digital literacy programs and workshops to the marginalized communities, bridging the gap in the animal welfare education. But our journey didn't stop there. Embracing the importance of the collaborations and mentorship, I once again sought the guidance from the vast realm of the internet. I discovered countless change makers making a significant impact in the field of sustainable development goals and environmental conservation. Inspired by their work, I started interviewing these change makers and published their stories. This marked the beginning of the Animal Patronage as a podcast which rapidly grew up into a not-profit organization with more than 18 plus collaboration internationally, including a prominent collaboration with the Crimson Youth Entrepreneurship Society by Harvard University. In 2022, I was honored to be named as Harvard Innovation Fellow and was recognized by President George W. Bush Points of Light Inspiration Honor Roll. Through our relentless efforts, we directly and indirectly impacted more than 6,000 individuals. In my journey as an animal activist, a youth animal activist, I have personally enjoyed the joy of making a difference in the life of vulnerable creatures. I still remember rescuing a small cat that was suffering from a viral mouth infection. It was challenging endeavor, but the determination to save that innocent life and drove me forward. The determination to seeing that that innocent one having so much of pain inside that drove me to work for it. Seeing that little cat recover and thrive filled my heart with a sense of purpose and renewed commitment for my mission. I firmly believe empowering individuals, particularly the youth, is the key to effecting lasting change. But let me tell you, recognitions and accolades are not the driving force behind my work. It is profound understanding that our planet is in peril. The effects of the climate change are evident, threatening the very existence of the countless species, including our own. We stand at the crucial junction where the choices we make today will influence our future of planet. The climate change affects not only the environment but also the life of the countless animals. Rising temperature, deforestation and habitat destruction threaten their very existence. We must act now for the sake of the animals, for our own future and the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Each and every one of us has a role to play in this crucial fight. We must educate ourselves and others about the urgency of the climate change and its importance and its impact on the animal welfare. By embracing the sustainable practices, reducing the carbon footprint, and advocating for the policy changes, we can create more compassionate and resilient world. I urge you all, young and old alike, to become the ambassadors for the change. Let us harness the power of our voices, our ideas and our actions to protect this ecosystem and its incredible biodiversity. Reach out to organizations, seek mentors and collaborate with the young change makers. Together we can amplify our impact and make a lasting difference. Remember, change starts small. It begins with the spark ignited within the heart of an individual, which grows into a flame, igniting the number of shared visions. Together we can empower youth to become the leaders and the innovators of our future or of our planet that desperately needs. Let us build a future where compassion for all the living beings coexists with the sustainability and the environmental stewardship. Let us rise above the limitation of geography and the circumstances, uniting as a global force for the positive change. Thank you so much everyone for having me here, and a little request to make a small changes, because small changes can only lead us to big change. Thank you so much.